Hello, welcome to the Fourth Dimension Tarot. My name is Maria. I'm your Sherpa for today. Thanks for joining me. I am reading for Virgo. Tell me about Virgo. What's going on in the universe this week for Virgo? What's the energy happening around Virgo? I'm going to pull 5 cards, Virgo. More than 5. Interesting. 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 All right, hold on, please. Just wait a second. I'm going to do a second deck of What's the Tea? 5, please. And this is going to resonate even if you have Virgo in your placements on the side and the upright. Ooh, interesting. There's lots coming out for you. Oh my goodness. Huh. I can't make this up. Okay. Virgo, you're on a break with somebody. I believe this is either a very high level soulmate or a twin flame, somebody that you resonated with. It's very spiritual in nature. So whoever I'm reading for had a relationship very, very strong. I think you may have walked away or this somehow got broken. I do believe you walked away, actually. This is somebody going through high level of withdrawal. They're watching your pictures or trying to figure out if you're with somebody. Stalking vibes all over this. I feel like you're at a distance with this travel card and healing in the reverse. So I feel your person, Virgo, and take this might be your energy or this might be their energy, but I feel like it's your person's energy. They're stuck and want to travel towards you to help heal this relationship. I feel like you met this person possibly online. I also feel that it was interrupted, and it may not, there's distance for sure. I don't know if you're in another state. A lot of you are from your person. I feel there's also an emotional gap. Maybe somebody's in another relationship that they can't get out of. Marriage, for example, they live with somebody. There's financial situations they can't leave. And then there's the group of you that you're all single, but Virgo, your person may have placed you in a third party and you left because of it. That's a small percentage of you as well. I feel like as a byproduct of you releasing this person has a high level of not wanting to let you go. Dangerously high toxicity, meaning they're stalking you. This is somebody who is struggling a little bit with self-esteem. And the idea is it's control. So you brought an energy to this person that they felt a wholeness in the two of you. The two of you together were complete. But if they stepped out or they did behaviors that were unacceptable and you left, the reaction of you leaving is the part that's bothering me. Okay. So I'm reading this energy as stalking, and the mask is now coming off of you identifying the real stalking of the garbage that went down in your life. And now you're pinning all these things to the person that you left that I feel maybe you didn't know. Maybe you didn't know to the extent on the partaking of this energy that I'm going to explain here in a minute is directly tied to the person that you left. I think you felt it was just to the person, the third party that interrupted you. And this makes no sense. Fantastic. Move on. This isn't your story. For those of you that do, this is a relationship that got interrupted. But there's several unhealthy individuals in this relationship. One being your person. Your person wanted to hold on to you. Any means necessary. I feel heavy water sign, Capricorn, Libra, Aries. There's a Aquarius on the table. Heavy fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. That's pretty much it. So I don't feel like it turned out the way this person. So here's kind of the picture that's going on in my head from the few cards. I haven't even read these cards, just the few cards that I'm looking at. And I got to the mask inverted, right? And the mask is coming off. And the girl fight and the kissing ass also in reverse. Because nobody's kissing anybody's ass. Nobody's chasing anybody, which is setting this thing ablaze. That's the vibe. So I feel like you left a relationship. And because you left the relationship, you took a stance. And the posse, including the person that you were in a relationship with, are really significantly injured by your elevation. Like you took a stance for yourself. As unfortunately, a byproduct of you standing up for yourself, you have a whole tsunami of karma that fell on your head through witchcraft, through placed on you to stay loyal. They wanted you to love them the way that you did, and before you left, you had some standards they didn't meet, and you just said, "This is good, I'm gone," and you left. This person tried to put a binding spell on you, and it's now reversed. Spirit stepped in and completely removed this. Now I feel like this person is haunted, not only with the guilt and the shame, but I feel like they're going to be living in the pain of always loving you. This person will be tied to you probably forever. This is somebody, they're not creeping on you anymore. I feel like it's been reversed and they know that you're not interested in them. You have no interest in what they're doing, and that's the pain, that's the karma. So again, this isn't a fresh story. This has been going on a while, and I feel like the drama that you've gone through as a result of having a boundary and saying no thank you to this, your your elevation and your boundaries, I don't know what else to say. The reason that you put this down, you put a foot down, is you found out, and it was super painful, that the person you were investing in was not at all interested. They had a mask on and pretended to be the whole time. You found out that there were not only one third party, possibly two or three, and you pulled your energy way back. As a result, this person escalates and they want you back. And I feel like there's so much travel. I mean, the travel card's here, but it's really about distance. And I'm going to clarify here in a minute. And it's healing, not being able to heal from this situation. This person might want to travel to you. That's why it's in the upright. I feel like they're so ashamed and humiliated because none of the things that they did worked. You are completely protected. In fact, you're on your wheel. You're already moving forward. You might be in another relationship. If you're single, you're getting bouts of creativity. You're getting bouts of energy. The things you're investing in are taking off. That's the blessing, right? And it's not karma dharma. Even though we say that in tarot, it's consequences. So the irony is this person that never wanted to be in a relationship with you but didn't want to lose you set forward with doing actual magic. I feel like this person went to a practitioner. This person paid a lot of money multiple times to try to get you to stay, and you're protected, you're safe, you've always been protected. You put out content with creativity and shine. Somehow you're doing good work for the human population, and you're in a protected bubble. You're in the palm of the divine's hand that nobody can touch, safe and protected. And the sad part about it is I think you two were soulmates, and this person resisted what you were saying to them. They weren't hearing it out. They weren't listening to you, right? And they rejected you. And the thing is, is the second that they overstepped this line and you put a boundary up, it got dark real quick. And you might know it because you might have been like, why am I feeling a certain way? You might have even, I have a picture in my head of somebody dropping to their knees and praying for protection. Like for no reason, just walking through their morning with a cup of coffee and then all of a sudden feeling attacked. That's this energy with the 2 haunted cards. This person did a lot of work to try to get you to stay or come back. I think they've been waiting for you to come back, reach out. I don't think you're talking to this person. And I feel like you're just moving on. You think of this person often, and you might even struggle with, why can't I move forward? That's part of this energy. It is now being lifted, and by the divine, that's what this is telling me, that the cycle is over and you're fine. This person's going to stay in a space of wanting you back. This person's just sitting in a space of sadness, and unfortunately will be for a while, for a long, long while, because this person hasn't elevated. This person isn't doing any work at all. They in fact hate tarot. They don't believe in it. They think it's garbage. They think anybody who believes in this is stupid. They also probably have a problem with God. They just, they might even go to church. They just believe this is all nonsense. That's who I'm reading for. But they went to a tarot reader, and they got a practitioner involved and paid them a ton of money just to see if it would work, because they wanted you back so bad. You were the best thing they've ever had. They've never experienced like unconditional love. Even if you feel like, Maria, I barely did anything. I was only in the relationship 8 weeks. It doesn't matter. You showed up, you asked, like, I feel like you sent text messages, you scheduled events, you made time, you adjusted things. They called you and you went. Like, they needed you at some point and you went and rescued them. I don't know what that means, but I feel like you helped them. And not even family members would do it for this person. No, nobody's showing up for this person. And they danced all over they took your kindness for weakness, and they danced all over your character, and then made fun of you to the other third parties because they're jealous of you, right? And quite frankly, not only did your person do magic on you, this person is not stupid. This person does believe in some form of scientific energy manipulation, whatever, the dark arts, we'll just say that. This person believes in that, but they don't believe in the spiritual, the positive, that's just nonsense. That's horse crap. That's what I hear. So this person, I feel, may have gone to a family member, and had a friend or a family. I see several people in the room, and they paid a lot of money to keep you stuck. And I also feel that the third party also went to a different practitioner, maybe even the same one, and did some work to get you away. Isn't that funny? Wants you away from the third party that you were in a relationship with, your boo thing, your bae, whatever. So this energy that's coming out now is you were removed from the situation, and karma is just falling on this. And if it's a future, if I'm channeling, if I'm psychically looking forward, this hasn't happened in everybody's timeline, but it's gonna. And I mean hard. So this is like a lot of signs are experiencing similar vibes. This one's a little different. It's not as heavy. I just did a Cancer one, was super heavy. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer, another water sign, or Pisces. Pisces, I think, is gonna, it's a water sign too, I anticipate. Leo wasn't that great as far as the energy. I think Leo was walking away. This isn't as dramatic. This is more, your elevation is more showing up for me than the pain of the loss of this relationship. So I don't know if you weren't as tied to your partner as they saw you were. I feel like you've recovered from this relatively quickly, although the nonsense that followed affected you. I do believe that. I feel like it didn't impact you, but it made you, I feel like it maybe messed with your sleep. You knew something was going wrong. It's almost like every day you lost your keys, that kind of thing. You didn't get the promotion at work and you're like, why didn't I get, like some of these things, it just didn't make sense. And you felt it. I feel like if this is your reading, you felt some of the nonsensical crap that was going, but you're safely protected. And again, nothing that is for you will pass you by. So maybe the job wasn't for you. This relationship wasn't for you. This is a little bit hectic for me. It's a lot of different energies for me to read. You got some really hateful people that want to see your demise. Your ex-partner absolutely loves you, but not in a state to reciprocate at the level you gave. Just not. They're just not equipped. They don't have it to give. And so when you left them, they were devastated. So their anger is kind of replacing, and their sadness, so their devastation is replacing the love they had for you. So compounded with the hateful folks that want you never to go back to your boo, that's pretty high. Like that's the energy coming off. You are over here. You're fine. You're just dancing in your own world. You moved on. You're recovered. I feel like it took you a while, but you took it on the chin. And you're like, I'm chalking it up to a chapter I don't wish to evaluate. I have the Ten of Swords falling over the creativity and shine. So I think that this posse that you walked away from, the reason why I started before I pulled a card, before I read, the first feeling out was this is spiritual warfare. And that's what I felt when I started doing the reading. In fact, if you rewind me, I think that's the first statement out of my mouth when I pulled your cards, is this is very spiritual. You were a blessing to this person. This person took advantage of the blessing because they didn't recognize it. They weren't awake enough to see that you're a blessing. They took your kindness for weakness and, didn't appreciate it. As a result, all the effery that happened in the ripple effects after you walked away was the black magic, and whatever you're putting out and whatever pain you went through, you elevated from. You transformed that pain into purpose, into helping others, into giving and being kind. And so if you post a happy picture right after this breakup or shortly after, or something motivational or positive, these people hate it. They hate that you're not in a pile, on the floor missing this person. They're sad that you're doing okay and that you're motivating others. That's the harsher thing they don't want to see. I have the Star and the Mother of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is this really super codependent, demanding person who saw you were competing with this person. So this person that you were with was financially because that could be any queen in the reverse, and it's the Pentacles. Your ex, your boo, whatever, whoever that is to you, your bae, was financially throwing support. It could be energy, but I feel it's more financial to their third party that went and did some dark magic on you. And again, this is interesting. This was in the reverse as well, just hiding out. I have the Hermit hiding out. So your person, actually, two things come from this. One, your person is being put by the divine in a hermit space to recognize what's going down, what happened. I don't see a tower out, but I anticipate it to be here. I also see the Hermit is you went through your hermit phase to elevate and identify, like, why would you even be in a relationship with this person, right? What were your anticipation? Like, what did you want to get out of this? And the fact that you can't change anybody but yourself, that was a huge awakening, I think, for you, and your acceptance of it. Ace of Coins. I feel like this is a new beginning that you're walking in on. I feel like King of Pentacles. I feel like it's somebody solid and like maybe even an Emperor. The Emperor. If I'm not your favorite reader, I don't know. So this is the energy. So I feel it, I see it, I pull it. I don't know why, I'm just like this. So you have a new beginning coming. Yeah, the Queen of Wands is you. So you are independent, who I'm reading to, single, stilettos, looking good, looking really good. You're looking sharp. And you're part of the karma is whatever you're putting out there. And I feel like you're in the beauty industry, or like this positive light that I see coming off your web page, your content is drawing people in because of your beauty. And it's not because you're gorgeous, it's you're authentic and you're creative and you're genuine, and people can see that. They know that what you're putting out there isn't about money, isn't really to get them to be hooked into you. It's you're just providing whatever you're doing, your artwork, your music, whatever, to the world, to better the world. Maybe you're a tarot reader, maybe you're a healer. That's kind of the vibe I get. So people are seeing this, and especially this emperor. This emperor may actually see you online, and they recognize a good thing, and they find you sexy as hell. Sorry, I'm gonna keep it. They do. That's Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is, you don't need, you're completely independent. Like, out of all the queens, out of all of them, you're not even looking for a mate. You got this. If somebody chooses to come alongside you, that's this energy. Very, very independent. But they make a good mate when they are in a relationship. But they're not looking for a mate. They're not looking for anybody to pay their bills or carry their luggage. You've done the work. I have strength. This is going to take a minute. And I feel like the Lover's in the reverse. Your person's coming back. I'm sorry. And I have the Son of Baskets in the reverse. So that's the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So you're going to know the Knight of Cups in the upright is somebody coming in. The Knights are always action. It's on its way. And love is on its way. However, I'm hearing two things. One, your past may knock on your door and offer you, in my opinion, some kind of explanation for this stuff, hoping you aren't going to address it. But it's not genuine. It's in the reverse. And it's also treachery. It's I want what I want without putting any work in. You know, it's not honest. It's dishonest. And it's not valid love. It's more maybe lust. It could be infatuation. It could be what can I get away with. But the Lovers in the reverse is too, again, it's superficial. Again, it's not really divinely led. They might say you're a soulmate, but I don't think that's the reality. I don't think that's the reality I'm feeling. And it's going to take you some strength to have this conversation. Also, this is after you meet the Emperor. So I feel like this Emperor coming into your life is going to trigger this past person to come back. So I think that's kind of the timeline I see. You might already be involved in another relationship with somebody you're identifying as an Emperor. Like got their crap together, balanced, secure. Again, just like the Queen of Wands, doesn't need anybody or anything. I have the Daughter of Knives in the reverse. So that's, she's the bitch. That's my Mafia Queen in the reverse. So my Mafia Queen is, you know, solid, forthright, a little defensive, a little bit guarded, has been burnt before and is open to having a conversation, but you better come at them truthfully or they'll cut your heel, you know, and just watch you bleed out on their floor. You know, have a cigarette and just kind of like, okay, maybe a drink in their hand. I don't know. That's kind of the vibe. In the reverse is the most vicious, verbally assaultive, get back, petty, immature person coming at you. And that's who this is. So maybe this person, your past person, had left this third party. And this is their reaction to that is now she's vicious. She might come towards you with this Knight of Swords or this, you know, coming in to have this conversation with you to get even. I think she has fears that you two are going to reconcile. I don't think you want to reconcile with the Lovers in the reverse, but she's trying to be a barrier to this reconciliation. You're going to have some strength, and the strength is holding your tongue, being honest, but not too honest, not sharing everything about what you're doing. Hold on. Sorry. And I think that's more important because this is the same person who did a bunch of spell work and went to a practitioner and talked shit about you behind your back. And I don't know if you know this person or not. They may just show up at your door. I don't know. I'm reading for a few folks. But just know that this is the energy that this person's coming with is fear of abandonment by the person that was paying their rent, I kind of get, or the car note or whatever. It's out. All of this is out. Like whatever happened, I just heard your person knows about. I don't think they knew, like the two of them didn't know. The third party and your ex didn't communicate about going and doing spell work. So you had two individual parties going and doing this to sabotage you, personally you, as well as your ex wanting to come and keep you in the relationship even though you left and you've abandoned. Like, you're protected. You've always been protected. And now you got this person coming back to try to make sure you don't come back, and this other person coming back giving you a in my opinion, half-hearted apology to keep you. But I think you've got an emperor down here in your line of vision. I have the Queen of Cups with the Seven of Baskets. You are in a healthy space. You are walking, if I have a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands, you're walking into the most creative, passionate chapter ever, like, of your existence. This hasn't affected your ability to love. And the Seven of Baskets, Seven of Cups, is the ability to have a lot of options. And it doesn't mean people. It means you can choose anything you want, or nothing if that's what you wish. But you're going to experience the best chapter of your life, because people of like minds, this Emperor, for example, will be approaching you to explore the opportunity of dating, of going out for dinner, drinks, working together as a work relationship. I mean, your light is shining through this reading for sure. So you are on a wheel of fortune. You are walking into a very, very prosperous chapter. Like, a lot of abundance is coming your way. And I want to say, Judgment in the reverse. Somebody's going to want to do, wants the karma to end. They want to come back. I feel like, I'm not kidding when I say it's out. I don't know who or what happened, because I don't see the Tower, but I feel like they're trying to dodge judgment, and they know it's direct. Like, the losses in their life are going to hit like hailstones, right, on the field. Or, I'm from a farming town, so that would be devastating, right? It just, you're watching your blessings fall like towers with each hail that hits your crop. You're watching all the work you put in fall to the weight. That's this energy. So one by one, these people are going to be in a loss as you're moving forward in gains. I don't think you wish ill will on these folks. Shoot, I don't even think half of you know to the level of the effery that actually went on behind your back. I think you know the effery because it doesn't make sense. Like, if somebody leaves some snide comment on your personal book or TikTok or Insta, whatever, like, then right? Then you're like, wow, that's pretty direct for a random comment. You're not stupid. And then so you kind of put two and two together with all of the friends of the people and the get back and the stuff. Just petty. I don't think it affected you. Not like that, because you rose above it. You know your worth. You know your worth. You know it. I have the Four of Wands in the upright. I'm gonna take it. I have the Empress in the reverse and the High Priestess in the upright. So kind of what I just said. So the Empress in the reverse is toxic witch and not creating anything, incapable. In fact, I feel with the High Priestess jumping in over the Empress as God intervened with judgment and stripped this person of their gifts. And that means if they did have, and I feel like this person did have some strong intuition of themselves, or maybe even telepathy or psychic abilities, this person could vision, they can see forward. Not anymore. It's blocked. It didn't create good. So you don't get good from the creator if it doesn't produce an outcome that they wanted to bless you with. You had the ability, they had the opportunity, but because of their own selfish greed and fear, they used their powers for negative, and they wouldn't be supported. Universal law. And then I have the Moon, the secret. I think you're going to have more and more information as this unfolds as to how deep it goes with this tribe of haters that you have, or did have. Five of Knives, Five of Swords, with the Seven of Wands. There it is. You're sitting in peace while these folks, and you're not even needing to defend yourself. You're moving forward. You're victorious. And these folks here are fighting and blowing up. That tower over and over is unexpected expectations of magic not working, of money not coming in. How about that? Like, this isn't even about you anymore. This is judgment. So when I see just the pattern of cards that's coming in, it's a horrific negative domino train ride that these folks are on. And who knows when it's going to end, because they haven't connected the dots. They just keep doing it. They think that the more they do whatever they're doing, they think it's going to somehow, there's going to be a pony in this pile of poo. I'm going to find the pony. I'm hopeful. I am hopeful if I keep doing this. Isn't that the definition of insanity? I'm going to keep doing something that's producing nothing good and still get karma and negative consequences and end up in pain and misery. But I'm going to stay with it. I'm going to stay the course and consistently do this and feel like the world's crapped in my cornflakes. And the reality is, and really like sever all relationships with those that are surrounding me in this tribe. And that's all divinely led. This person, I think your person is going to end up in a space of a hermit, like I read, alone. And the posse are going to dissolve because I feel like one's going to end up with significant health issues and one's going to end up in jail. For some of this stuff. I think there's an investigation going on. It kind of feels like it's somebody like The Watching. I kind of feel like that's happening. I may not even post this, but I do feel like this is like a weird read for me because it's not clean. It's not a clean read. There's like lots of pockets of energy all coming in to try to sabotage you and your person. And if your person if you know, you have an inclination that they should have been some kind of mentor or spiritual advisor or pastor, more so the energy to keep you two apart. That's what the vibe is. This person was a leader, I feel. Virgo, whoever you were connected with, if this resonates, you were dealing with somebody of high standards outside, but they're in a low vibration, possibly an addict, an alcoholic, but this person's heart and their mind, when in a right space, draw for the good. They want to be perceived as good. I feel like they got some stuff to work on, but this person could have elevated easily, probably more so than you are currently. That's how I feel. All right, so I have an Ace of Baskets with the Three of Baskets. So we talked a little bit about this with the Six of Baskets. So somebody's feeling nostalgic over you and they want to come back. Now the problem with the Three of Baskets is they want to have what they wanted. They want to explain the Three of Cups as a celebration. They may want to have a celebration, dinner, dancing, etc. But I feel personally this Three of Cups is healing the relationship, healing all of the relationships. So you might know the karmic partners involved because there's a lot of shame and guilt and remorse, and there's like separation. Like every roach ran away when the light went on. That's this feeling. So there's a sense of loss that this person has where they want to come in and make it right, but they just want to say, I'm sorry. So the Son of Coin is kind of want to say it's I want to say it's a Juggler, and it's in the reverse. So I feel like the Two of Pentacles in the upright is not being able to make a decision and juggling, right? I have to make a decision. It is peanut butter and ham, or peanut butter versus ham. But peanut, it's like, it's a lighter pull of which way do I want to go. Much different than the Two of Wands. The Two of Pentacles is a bit different. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse is can't. I'm stuck. Can't make a decision. I don't know which is best for me. This person's intuition is off, and they are put in a space where they don't know what's right. They already made the wrong choice multiple times, a lot. And so they're not trusting their intuition. And it's also, I feel like the divine is trying to make them stuck. I kind of get that sense. Temperance, because whatever they're choosing is imbalanced. Whether it's this person, you, they're imbalanced. They're like, just sit here. You don't need to make a decision. You can't. It's not going to be good anyway. You're not going to make the right choice anyway. So I feel I feel like your life is well. In fact, I'm going to pull one more card and I'm going to go to a smaller deck. Just give me one card here. Close this. Virgo. Oh, okay, I lied. I gave you two. Chariot in the World. This chapter is rapidly closing. There's a little bit of karma, I feel, and I feel like you wanted to know why. I keep hearing there's a handful of you that said, I didn't do anything. I just said goodbye. Why? Like, why am I getting all this? And it's not even negative things. It's just like, why aren't my blessings coming to fruition? Why can't I meet somebody new that I really like? And why was I put in a situation that all this happened to me? La, la, la. So Virgo, whoever I'm speaking to, was put in the situation to help launch this tribe to make a choice. They were put, this is their test. You're just the one who lit the firecracker, right? Because you walked out. All you did was threaten maybe the salvation, but you threatened the peace in a party, in a posse. It could be sexual, and it's definitely codependent, and it's completely like a long-standing relationship, and these people kind of like know each other, and they're okay with randomly sleeping around or randomly using each other for resources. It's a tribe. It's truly a tribe. It's a dark tribe, but it's a tribe. And they're all kind of in agreement. And then you, the random, comes into this and they're like, she doesn't belong or he doesn't belong. Get her out of here. Get him out of here. And sabotage this situation. And then a whole bunch of crap went down because your person wanted you to come back and their people wanted you to stay away. So you got it from both ends. So this is why you're experiencing all the blessings, all the abundance, all the unexpected gifts, random, wonderful things happening to you right now. Just embrace it with gratitude and grace without harm for these folks, because these folks, you were the catalyst for your ex's awakening, but you're also the Judgment card and the Justice, which is going to come here shortly. I haven't seen that card because I don't think Judgment is done yet. And your person, if they do come back, they haven't elevated. Not yet. And the world is meaning the cycle's over. You may never see this person again. You may never see any of them, but it's over. Spirit's telling me all of that. The reason why I'm doing this reading for you, even if it's for one person, it's very, very, very granular. Like, I'm in the room with these people and I'm telling you all about them in front of me. And the reason why you didn't know why, and that's why, is you were the catalyst for change. And if you're a healer, and I feel like you are, I feel like several of you like write. You do writings, you journal, you may post stuff that you create, whatever. You're elevating from this situation, the pain you went through. It's going to take off. It is going to take off. If you're any kind of creative art, this is going to just explode. I mean, like, I'm getting chills right now. And I have Two of Cups. You're on your way to a better beginning with somebody new, probably this new person, this Emperor. So the Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Cups is new beginnings, right? And that's what happens after you have a World, is you get a brand new beginning, an Ace, and then a Two, and then you move forward. So I'm very excited about you. I want to just do one more thing, if you don't mind. Hang in there with one. I know it's a little long. Tell me about Virgo. What's Virgo going through? What's happening? Gonna have to get the glasses. Yeah. Whew. Tell me more. It's an upright deck. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. First card out is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This person misused your love. That's what this means. And that's why we're here. This is your abundance that's coming in for you shortly. If not, this truthful, passionate, honest. And the swords, you may not ever, like I said, talk to any of these people again, but the truth will come one way or another. You're going to find out. Seriously. Like, you're going to receive a police record, or you're going to receive some kind of information. It's just it might be divinely guided. You're going to know why and how it ended up. I don't think you ever really needed to know. Like, you move forward responsibly. I want to say you listened to your intuition and you reacted appropriately. It's like an alarm went off and you just listened, right? You just stepped to the left. You're like, oh, okay. Tell me about Virgo. You are happy as a clam. 9 of Cups. You're doing very well. You're focused on yourself. You're self-healing. This tells me all I need to know about you. And you're not entertaining anything that doesn't serve your highest purpose or good. And you are only investing in you and the things that make you happy. You might have been in a space, of worry, but you're no longer there. You have freedom. That's what the 8 of Swords in the reverse means, is freedom to choose. You have nothing but options. That's 7 of Cups, right? You're self-creating your own boundaries. I just said that. You won't allow anybody to come in to your bubble that doesn't match your energy. Your boundaries are really, really high. You have different perspectives on relationships. You don't give so willingly and to everyone. You're finding, and I hate to say this because I don't think you had a low sense of self or worth. I just think you needed to learn what that looks like, because I don't think you knew. Like, you can say no. You can say no thank you when you're not interested, right? No harm, no foul. Just, it is what it is. I have a brand new lover coming in your life that is divinely orchestrated. Even though this person I feel maybe was your soulmate, you're going to have a new one come in because this was an unfulfilled chapter in your timeline, and you're going to get a reward for that. I feel like this person's very much alike to you. Like, really, like, I feel like the first person the energy was immature and behind you, really far behind you. So it would have been a lot of work for you to get this person to match your energy. And I'm feeling the reason why you were the catalyst is Spirit knew that you were going to give at the level you gave before. And you did what was happy and generous and giving. And this person did what they were traditionally going to do, take advantage of it. And thus here we are at the very end, where you've done the work and you've elevated, and now you're recognizing, I'm never doing that again. And as a result, you're meeting your match. You're meeting an equal give and take person, like literally mirrors you. This person is really a divinely orchestrated, and I feel like spiritually led relationship. This person's beautiful, very beautiful. This person's very smart, giving, very giving, protector. I heard that. Like guarding, making sure you're safe. You can feel safe with this person. You don't wonder. You will never wonder if your person is faithful. They're loyal. They have integrity. One more. Okay. One more. I got 2. Yeah. Your person, unfortunately, is always going to spend time searching for you and other people. They're going to possibly, I don't know if they're actually going to reach out. Maybe a few will. But the 8 of Cups in the reverse is always finding temporary success. So starting a relationship, watching it end. Starting a relationship, watching it end. It's a cycle. And they may stay in that cycle of lack for a long, long time because they're not turning it around and doing the work and looking at themselves. It's withdrawal, and it's going to be numbness, like apathetic towards everything. So which is sad. I understand that. Queen of Pentacles, you're going to be sitting in, like I said, prosperity, which is really good. I keep saying 1 card and I pull like 6. So this is what I got for you, Virgo. I'm very excited. This is a really beautiful reading. Even though you've already gone through some things, they're behind you. None of this can hurt you anymore. My little Sophie. But even if they tried to or attempt to hurt you, it would bounce back immediately. Like it wouldn't, like it would. I always see, okay, so the image in my head is I saw ammunition in a weapon. I can't say the G word, but if they were to pull the trigger, the thing would break down. It wouldn't work. That's the vibe. It's like immediate karma. Before it even starts, it comes back. So you're safe and protected. You were sent to do something, and you were faithful, in what you were called to do. And you went through, with grace and dignity, the aftermath of whatever they try to put on you, without get back, without punitive reactions. You just lived your best life. You forgave them, and you learned from your mistakes, and you move forward. Well done. Now it's time to party, because you're getting several of those accolades early. So I'm very, very, very proud of you, Virgo. This is one of my most favorite readings, and I'm super emotional about it. Like, I am very much happy for your next chapter. Like, I want to know when you're getting married. I want to know when you're moving into the mansion. I want to know what kind of Bentley you bought. That's the vibe I'm getting. So I want to know if this reading resonated, if you feel like sharing with a celebratory, like maybe you have a friend. I keep just thinking you have a friend who's a Virgo who went through something, and you're watching, you're like, I got to send this to Susan or Sherry or Betsy or whatever. She'll resonate with this. So thank you so much for allowing me to share my gift with you. I appreciate all the likes, the comments, the super chats, the gifts, the donations. Very much appreciated. Very nice. And I appreciate you subscribing to the channel, because that helps grow my bandwidth so I can help more people on the planet heal. Light and love, everybody. Till next time. Take care.